Okay, this is Ghost Hunter 1986. I have a bit of a speech impediment, so please bear with me. Okay, this is going straight for the throat. I am now politically, I am now an independent. I have finally figured out. It took me several years. It took me 2 years to admit I was wrong. That both parties are behind the fall of the United States with the police state that we are walking into. With all these outrageous laws that are being passed. That the only way we can be safe is by letting TSA goons stick their hands down our pants. And yes, I am an Alex Jones listener, although I do not like his views on abortion, because if we start forcing women, that makes us just as bad as the people who are making us do whatever they want. That will make us just as bad as if we overrule a judge's decision. That'll make us just as bad as them. That's just my opinion. And I'm ending that right there. I'm pro-choice. So, and my view on guns is, you know what? Let's all own guns. Let's all learn how to use them. Let's learn how to dismantle them. Let's learn how to put them together. Let's educate ourselves about them. You know, accidents will happen. It's an accident. You don't punish an entire. You don't punish a majority because of what a small minority does. It's just that simple. That's my opinion about that. Been waiting to get this off of my chest for a long time. So what I have to say about the Federal Reserve is, let's end the Feds. Let's end them. We didn't need them in 1913 when our country was in the biggest prosperity state in a long time, where we didn't have. I don't really remember if the Prohibition era began at that time or not. But all I know is you were able to buy alcohol. You were even able to buy freaking Coke in a corner store. Not saying that I do that, because I don't. I'm actually very clean. I'm just saying that's how different the United States was back then, before they started all this prohibition nonsense, which is actually creating more crimes than there needs to be. But more on topics like the Bilderberg 2011 in Europe. Man, it's about time we started seeing that they're the ones controlling the puppets of government around the world. Because the members there are the big people who are in charge of the banks, who are in charge of big fascist companies who tell their employees what to do, because that is fascism. It's a form of it. And I've actually looked up the actual definition because I know what fascism is. I wouldn't use a word that I don't know anything about. Let's see. There's the Bilderbergs. And here's what I think about the distractions known as the Osama bin Laden killing, which is, in my opinion, it's a hoax, but I'm not going to get absorbed into that distraction. I kind of isolated myself from the birther issue, although I will not censor any group for any particular reason, because censorship on any level is wrong. I admit I was wrong now, because all the White House goons and everything over there, both parties say they want to throw conspiracy theorists in jail, and they have actually said that. The only reason why it's not mainline news is because the news is bought and paid for by government. So they only tell you what they think you want to know, which is why they do all this bikini bullshit, which is why they do all this other crap, this mindless sports jibber jabber that they act like is so important when some 500-pound football player shoots himself in the foot because because he doesn't know how to put the safety on. I could go on for hours, and I mean hours on end. Let's see what else. For ending the Federal Reserve, I'm for ending the TSA. The only thing, if we were gonna have any kind of pat downs, it would just be patting on the outside of the clothes, not excessively. Not moving up belly fat, exposing stuff, all that other crap. Checking babies' diapers and all that other for what? Shit bombs? Babies don't natural shit bombs. They shit. Why do you want to look inside a diaper for, you fucking pedophile? I've seen all the videos. I've seen everything. You're not going to tell me something. You're not going to convince me something for stuff that I've seen. I've seen it. I've seen people do it on YouTube where people are crying. Look at Miss USA who cried after they groped the shit out of her. What kind of sick bastard do you have to be to want that kind of job? And I don't care how bad the economic situation is getting. I will never join the military. Not saying that I'm a coward, because I'm not. And I would never, I repeat, never join the TSA. I'm a part of the awakened public. I would just be a hypocrite. And Lord knows I hate a hypocrite. But there are other topics I want to go over, like the FEMA camps. When Jesse Ventura did his show on FEMA, and they took it off the air, you can't even watch the other episodes of Conspiracy Theory because they no longer exist here. He supposedly never made them. And I watched that episode right as soon as, he aired it. Right as soon as I heard him talk about it on Alex Jones' radio show. So, all I have to say is it's just a lot to absorb. And if the government wasn't hiding anything, why would they care about censoring a television show? Why would they go so hard to censor something on TV if it didn't exist? Just like all you yuppies out there who think, oh, let them pass whatever oppressive laws they want. As long as you're not hiding anything, why would you care? Well, it's the same thing the other way around. Why does the government care when we get in their business? Why do they want to hide everything, make everything on the top secret level? What are they hiding that they don't want the people to know? Do you see any similarities there? Come on, people. Wake up. Well, let's see, in other news, there was the Jefferson Memorial thing, which I thought was really fucked up, because how do you, by definition, what is dancing? Is dancing supposed to be a pro-government thing? Because if that, I never want to dance again. I mean, I don't dance that much anyway, but still. That just makes me hate it even more. Let's see. I do feel that 9/11 was an inside job. All the physics are there, all the science there that's involved. And now you got torched cars. Pictures of torched cars from 9/11 there, and well, what's up with that? I know a lot of you truthers are gonna see this and think, torched cars? Is he selling out? No, I'm not selling out. I'm just questioning everything. It's what I do. I question every little detail. And here's something that I've been wanting to say for a long time also. These are all this is to all the whack jobs who want to be who think, all this is being done by the Jewish people, so on and so forth. You're all crazy, okay? Because the people who you admire have CIA contacts, And those people are just reporting everything you're saying, and they're keeping all you guys fighting amongst each other because they know if you guys woke up and saw the real problems in this country, you would see just how stupid fighting over someone's race is. Because it's a stupid thing to fight over. You know, it's like fighting over a baseball team because one lost to another with people fighting in the stands. It's not that big a deal. It's just a game. No, it's just like when you guys fight over, oh, I'm white, you're black, I'm gonna kick your ass. Don't look like a fool. I'm attacking all of you that do that shit. You're making us all look bad. And you're making it harder for us to want to throw our voices out without the media comparing us to the rest of you. Get a grip on reality, people. Race does not matter. We are all here. We were all put on this planet, whether it be by alien or a god. Because I question that too, and I question the alien things. I question everything. It's just part of my nature. We have to share this planet, so we need to start getting along. All of us. And we need to start throwing all these people who are keeping us divided in jail. All the people who want to keep everyone fighting, want us to keep us at each other's throats. That means the bankers, the CIA people who are in charge of all these hate groups, the people who are in charge of anything that involves with any kind of hate that promotes violence, all need to be thrown in prison. It's just as simple as that. I don't care. It's just making it hard for the rest of us. And let's see. There's the Bilderberg 2011. If you want to know more about the Bilderberg group, just do some research on them. You can find them anywhere. I wouldn't recommend doing mainstream media because you're not going to find much about them, because this year they're now recognized more than any other time in the history of their existence. And there are a lot of major political leaders that do attend these groups. Obama and Hillary Clinton attended in 2008. George Bush attended, and Al Gore attended. Al Gore was told that he was going to lose, and Al Gore lost. So this way Bush can start all of this Patriot Act nonsense, which is a high invasion of our privacy. I mean, shit, they're trying to make embedding videos on YouTube a felony. Since what is it a felony to want to do something on YouTube? What, they're going to say talking is a felony now? That's not supporting our wars? Nobody fucking supports the wars, you morons! You guys promised to end all this war nonsense. You guys promised to end everything, and you had no intention. You're making too much money, and I could go into hours upon hours with this, and it's just driving me. It just drives me crazy for the fact that most of you people buy into these puppets. It's sad because you all buy into it. At least the ones that aren't awake. Because the more people I speak to in my neighborhood, even some of the older people, the older folks in my neighborhood, they're starting to become more awake because I'm talking to them about it and they're doing the research. I'm proud of that. Get the masses moving by talking. I'm proud of the people in my neighborhood for doing it, but I'm also ashamed because they still fall into the stupidity. Now, I mean to diss them, but that's just the truth of it. Let's see. What else? I hate Obama as much as I hate Bush.